Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem YAHAWAHSHI'S, by Hashem, Rakah, Kodash, double honors to apostles of GMS, and sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing this truth and sincerity. So just give you a heads up. This isn't a skit. I guess you could say it's like a half a skit. This is actually a guy that makes reactions off of people that does these most horrendous cookings. Or some don't be good because it started off good, but then he's beginning a lot of these requests to do reactions off of messed up stuff like what I'm about to show. And this is to show the gluttony of this place, but it's also to show you how this society really works when it comes to actually having people messed up in the guts. And the reason I wanted to go into this as well, because not just watching it, but the elder was having a conversation yesterday about how, the diets and, trying to get ourselves together. But this is one of these things that proves that the food in this society is messed up, at least that Jake will actually try stuff like this. So, I'm going to go ahead and show it.
Start with our chicken leg right into our chocolate powder.
Chicken and chocolate powder?
Make sure it's all nice and coated. Now we're going to grab our thick piece of bacon and we're just going to wrap that up.
And what's happening here?
Now we're going to add on some mixed herbs right on top of that bacon. But this is what the Mexicans do with their traditional chicken mole.
Just let the Mexican people make it.
There we go. Some garlic. You can totally crush this up yourself. A good chicken recipe without some red chilies. I'm a little nervous for this.
I've been nervous since you did that raw chicken in the chocolate.
Good kick. Promise you this is a real recipe. I know it's a little wacky, but we've got some grapes.
Grapes?
Or sultana.
¿Qué pasa?
Throw a cube in there. I'm just going to get 2 heaping tablespoons. Let's grab our chicken back, and we're just going to go ahead and start pouring our chocolate marinade.
And now she's pouring the chocolate chicken water. Adios mio, my stomach bubbling.
Let's get this chicken mole into the oven, but we got to get this out of here. That is sizzling. I think this is like one of the most unique dishes we've made.
Yeah, unique ain't the word.
Let's just pull one of these out. Look how good that is. Oh, that smells so good. Perfectly juicy onions. Wow.
Something telling me this ain't what it's supposed to look like.
You want to get this amazing marinade and just really base that on top.
Now look at it drizzling that chocolate milk on there.
Let's see how nice and cooked this chicken is. Cutting right through that bacon. Oh, look at that. Just falls right off the bone. Cheers.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on the Yoo-Hoo Yard burger.
Now, for anybody that don't understand, there's people that actually will eat stuff like that. That, mind you, this is on TikTok. I couldn't find that video specifically, but there's plenty of people that does stuff like this and makes this horrendous stuff. And the sickening part is you got Jake, and you do have Jake doing this, even recording stuff like this. It is no different from Jake eating rats, as Elder made a video out of. It is no different from, I can't remember if it was KFC. I think it was KFC that made a donut burger. Like what are these things? It is all to make us sick. This is Ezekiel 28:32. It says, "And that which cometh into your mind shall not be at all that ye say, we will be as the heathen, as the families of the countries to serve wood and stone." And that's what our people has a mindset of. Now I don't know if she's probably a heathen or Edomite or of Israelite. She looks kind of like Issachar probably. But even still, I've been seeing videos of Jake doing the exact same stuff, making these horrendous things for people to tell people to try out. And you have the rest of these sheeps that will follow after it. And what I get out of this a lot of times is people are bored. Like the flavor that Jake has is turned into Edomite flavor at this point, because the staleness of this place has gotten to the people's minds to the point it's rot and cheap. And it makes sense considering the amount of pork, seafood, and stuff they got to eat. The mercury's gotten to these people's brain. But And a further standstill, this is not far off from what people will eat anything when this place collapsed. Because when you have the food stores gone and all this other stuff, what are these people going to turn to? A lot of these people don't even know how to make a fire. So they're just going to eat, they'll eat anything raw at this point. So, and then we had a woman that come up to the camp before and said she eats cockroaches. Or she would eat a cockroach or something like that. I can't remember it fully, but I remember it. So the way these people think is like the heathen on a day-to-day basis. This is Proverbs 23:20. It says, "Be not among wine-bibbers, among rioters, eaters of flesh, for the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty, and drownness shall clothe a man in rags." Now, of course, this also goes into not being a glutton and doing so much drinking and be sober. But even what you just saw, you see Jake doing it. That's being a glutton. Jake getting these donut burgers, that is a glutton. And the fact that these people are willing to try stuff like this says a lot. Now, this also will go into the philosophies that these people believe in, because they're so hold up on the being hung up in this society. They love this place so much. They were like, "Fuck it, why not? I got nothing else to eat." They'll try the whole new. They'll try. I hear. I mean, it's if Jake can talk about eating catfish of all things, what else wouldn't these people try? I heard Jake talking about. I think this was about 2 months ago. Talking about eating sharks, and we're not even built for stuff like that. And you see the I'm just gonna go to the next scripture because the mindset of these people is just getting horrendous. So this is Exodus 11:7. It says, "But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know that the Lord have put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel." And this includes anybody else. We can't eat the stuff that the Chinese eat, the Arabs eat, or even what Esau eats. Prime example, milk. Jake ain't good with milk. I used to be, when I was younger, just like most people that are younger, we able to handle milk. But as you grow older, that milk doesn't stay on you. Esau can handle it. Even my elder told me that there was a time where he saw these Edomites eating cheesesteaks and had milk with the shit. I couldn't do it. That alone makes my stomach hurt. Just watching this video alone makes my stomach hurt. You should see the other things that this guy has in this clip that he reacts to. These are actual people that's actually and he cuts off the parts where they actually eat it. Because if you go into TikTok channels, they actually eat the shit. This shows you that the way that these people think are just like Edomites, just like these other heathens. These heathens introduce these foods, these like Chinese food, shrimp, crabs, and lobsters. That's not stuff we're supposed to eat. But Jake would defend the hell out of it, not knowing or not caring that it raises blood pressure through the roof. So, and then, like I said, the elder already posted a video about Jake eating rats full-heartedly. That made me sick to my stomach just even looking at that shit. So, this is Judges 10:14. "Go cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation." And that's what we're telling these people at this point. Of course, we're always staying on the point of waking the hopeful elect out of this madness, including even with the gluttony situations, with all these other things, whatever things that they may be into, to pretty much push off their old man and bring them into remembrance, or even the sisters, we do wake up the sisters as well, but for the chosen elect, there'll be the men and a few sisters that try to follow along. So this is to show the wickedness of this place that you're not supposed to follow behind. Point in case with all this stuff, even with just this clip, but even with the way how Jake's mindset is, you supposed to, like, Jake probably like Jake could come into the truth, and he used to be into the whole adultery thing. Once you spend enough time in this truth and the Lord resonates with you, you'd be sick to even think about doing any type of adultery. So these are things to watch out for. And the reason I would do this video is because somebody may like, you know, have someone that might make some crazy things, and they'll try to talk to you, you know, put that demon in your ear to go ahead and try it, to go ahead and like it. It'll be some of the most abominable things, or it could be something that we regularly eat, but it'd be the most out of the order type style. So these are things also do that we don't want to be caught up in gluttony, like, right? So little one, this is a little edifying with that. Shalom.